Hello and welcome back to Comical Reactions. My name is JB, and the internet is a buzz with what's happening at Rotten Tomatoes regarding Captain Marvel. So, for a couple of days now, Captain Marvel's not interested rating is or has been going down from 90s, 70s, 50s, 30s, 20s. It reached 27% or 25%. What that means is that people who were not interested to see it was so much more than people wanting to see it. So, for example, if the 25% score uh, is maintained from yesterday when that feature was taken down by Rotten Tomatoes, if it still holds today, and currently the number here in want to see is around 20,000, then that means the people who have expressed their disinterest for the movie um, is around 60,000 versus the want to see of 20,000. So um, someone may not have liked seeing that score, which has been there, I don't know, ever since Rotten Tomatoes was started or very early on. A lot of other pictures went through that same thing. And it's not the actual tomato meter or a review um, or audience score because the movie hasn't come out yet. So, but someone must have not liked it and reach out to Rotten Tomatoes. That's the speculation because poof, that feature is gone, and now they are um, justifying their actions as a reaction towards um, trolls um, and other internet negative groups, hate groups for dissing on a Disney Marvel movie. Who does that? You can only do that to DC movies or more recently the Star Wars movies. I think that's what happened with Solo, which lost money. So here there are various groups also who are defending Rotten Tomatoes and the movie. Um, the rumor is it that after the first reviews came out from the screening, that advanced screening that Disney held, and they say paid others to write glowing reviews as much as they can. So the reviews came out um, having glowing reviews for the cat or for uh, the other co-stars, but not the movie as a whole or the lead star. Or they might appear disingenuous with their review. Um, so, on one hand, people might have gotten paid to come out with rave reviews of the advanced screening. On the other hand, they don't want people to see anything negative about the film, even if it's just people's opinions towards interest to see the film. So, nothing negative at all for this Disney Marvel movie. This is the first Marvel movie under Disney, isn't it? Let me know. Or yeah, the was the deal finalized uh, just this year? So I just read this. So they're saying even Black Panther were recipients of angry trolling prior to their release in cinemas. But Black Panther did humongous box office. So it would not have mattered so much if the film was really good. So is this film, Captain Marvel, really good? Or maybe they're trying to save it. Um, and then the president of Rotten Tomatoes denies changing the review process just to protect Captain Marvel, says there's no arrangement with Disney. However, um, President Fandango President Paul Yanover explained. Uh, but the timing, the timing is just perfect for protecting Captain Marvel, which, like I said, the not interested rate has been going. I mean, people who are not interested is more and more than people who are interested, and that number has been growing. Uh, Therefore, the percentage of people who want to see it is uh, on the reverse is decreasing. But Yanover, so Paul Yanover, so Fandango is owned by Warner Brothers, minor stake, and then majority stake by Comcast Fandango. And Fandango president is Paul Yanover, which if you Google it, Google him, oh, here. So he's been the president of Fandango since 2012. This is his resume. So the ownership of Rotten Tomatoes. Where is it? Oh. Flixster, which was acquired by Warner Brothers in 2011. In 2016, Rotten Tomatoes and parent site Flixster sold to Comcast's Fandango. So Warner Brothers retains a minority stake in the merged entities, including minority stake in Fandango, but Comcast owns it. And the president, like I said, Paul Yanover. Um, wah, wah, wah. He was executive vice president and managing director of Disney Online and Disney Interactive. Since 2016 until 2011, Mr. Yanover served as senior vice president since December 2001 until 2006 of Walt Disney Parks and Resorts Online of Disney Interactive Media Group. So 2001 to 2011, so 11, 12 years at Disney before coming to Fandango. And now Disney's movie Captain Marvel's having some trouble at Rotten Tomatoes. Whew, problem solved. And who do we blame? The online trolls. This isn't Paul Yanover. That's not his picture. That's Patrick. Yep. Anyway, um, very convenient, and the timing is perfect. So now we can't see that percentage, which I believe should be left alone because it's just what people's opinion of whether the film is interesting to them at this point after what uh, after all the trailers they've seen, the pictures, and the uh, what the stars have been saying about uh, their film or their movie. So they should leave it alone because it's people's opinions. It's not reviews. And isn't that what democracy is? Freedom of expression. Um, but of course, yes, they have a right to m- meddle with what their site looks like because it's their site. They own it, and we're only users of the site. Uh, but still, you want people to give their honest opinion. I don't know what data they have to say that most of the 60,000 or so who voted that they're not interested to see the movie are trolls, online trolls. How can you say that all of those are online trolls when this issue has been blowing up the internet? So a lot of people are talking about it, talking about what happened to Rotten Tomatoes and why it happened at this time when Captain Marvel, Disney's movie showing in a week or so, um, will be coming soon. So why now, and why didn't they like put out a notice that this will be happening? Like, why don't they say, hey, we'll be taking out this feature by March 1 or by April 1 to give you enough time to digest what we're going to do with the site? They could have done that, but they didn't. So now everyone's pissed. I don't know. They can't see how they voted, that they're not interested. And if you click on the want to see, you can't take it back. You can't edit it. Um, um, so why wouldn't you take this one out instead of just the other side? So everything is suspiciously in favor of Disney and Captain Marvel. Uh, I don't know how else you could. Well, they are trying to spin it. A lot of other outlets are saying that these are not reviews. Then why get threatened by it? And if Black Panther survived it so well, you should have confidence in your product that it will um, survive these negative, as you see it, negative, not interested votes. If you're confident with your product, because if it is just as good as Black Panther, then it would do very well at the office. Never mind what other people are saying. Other films survive critics' negative reviews, and they went on to opening huge. So the numbers for Captain Marvel started with estimate 160 million or so, and then it went down to 100 million. I haven't seen an update on that, and the movie showing next week or in the next couple of weeks. So they're doing everything to protect this property and the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And more positive, well, I've also seen uh, some reports that Zachary Levi, the star of Shazam, which was originally also named Captain Marvel in the comics, um, was uh, sort of on the side of Brie Larson or Captain Marvel. Um, but I was going to say that that movie that's upcoming, Shazam, is getting more positive um, feedback than Captain Marvel is. So I hope, um, and that's just from the trailers. They're liking the trailers. The vibe is positive. So maybe more people want to see that. But that's showing in about a month. So let's see how many people are interested in seeing that, if any are voting. So right now it's just um, under 5,000 users want to see it, but I don't know if anyone captured the percentage of this. So if most of the users want to see Shazam, then versus those not interested, then the percentage would be maybe in the 80s or 90s or even 70s. But if you have that number and you compare it to Captain Marvel, then um, that and we saw that that number for Captain Marvel has been dropping. So that might be a point of comparison, and Disney wouldn't like it if um, a DC property or film would rate higher than a Marvel film, and they would they would very much like it if Captain Marvel would rate higher and earn more than Wonder Woman did. So they don't want Disney to fail ever. We don't want any film to fail, but it wouldn't if it's a very good film, right? So that's my reaction to um, everything that's going on with Rotten Tomatoes, Captain Marvel, DC, uh, Disney, I mean, and final word is that they should bring the feature back first, and then they just create excellent films that people will be interested in seeing more than people who are not interested in seeing. Um, there are reasons for people voting not interested to see. Um, so, but Rotten Tomatoes is free to change their website, and I hope that they respect the opinion of people and bring that feature back and respect people's opinions and not say that all those who voted are trolls, but because they're not. And who would say that those who voted positively want to see weren't uh, robots or trolls? So, thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe, like, share, or leave your comments or thoughts down below. Are you interested in seeing Captain Marvel or Shazam or any upcoming film? The Detective Pikachu. So March we have Captain Marvel. April I think is Shazam. May would be Avengers Endgame. Detective Pikachu. So summer blockbusters kicked off. May, June, July, August. I forgot which. How are coming soon? So we have Captain Marvel in March. Let's just anything in April. April. Dumbo, March 29. I didn't think it was showing already. So Dumbo first before Aladdin. Oh, Aladdin, that's another film that they might want to save after the trailer. I don't see Shazam in April. Detective Pikachu, May 10. When is Shazam showing? Aladdin, May 24. Where's Avengers? Rocketman, May 31. Godzilla, May 31. Where's Avengers? When is it showing? Okay, that's it for me. See you next video and stream. And thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye.